Hey guys, Dean of DVD. Got a brand new movie room. I had a teenager in this room and decided that I didn't like the way the room was going with him in it. So I ejected him to the finished basement, to a bedroom that we had down there. We got actually two bedrooms down there. So we get the larger of the two, and the other two are sharing a pretty good size one. Anyway, he had some things in this room I liked. He had comics. My comics from years ago up above the windows, which I thought was pretty cool. That's my Penn State banner. There's no air conditioning. The air conditioning is actually out for some reason, so we had air conditioning in the other room. We have central air. It just needs to be fixed, and we're waiting on the repair guy. We're 10th in line or something, I think. So anyway, so the fans are going to do it adequate. It's fine. Just got those two tins on either side of the television. This is a television I had in my bedroom. I moved it over to here and took his television and put it in my bedroom. They weren't too far different size. It's fine for this room. I'm sitting 6 feet away from it, so I should be fine. I'm going to get a surround sound system for it, and it'll look pretty sweet. So the tins on either side of it, I just picked up the Superman and Batman tins. They're real nice. They're like tins like you see like in some restaurants. They try the old look. They're very old looking. Not only is it Batman #1 and Superman, not Adventures of Superman, but Superman #1. But they really look cool, and they complement each other with the yellows and the reds and so on. So pretty cool. To the right of the television on the ground are all music related, mostly concert stuff. I'll do a more thorough thing. You can see I've inherited an Xbox 360 for this room and a GameCube. We also have a Wii, but the GameCube is up here. The Wii is up on the big television, the 60-inch downstairs. But in this thing, which is a leather for my feet, actually, it's like an ottoman, but inside of it, as you can see, are all sorts of GameCube, Xbox 360, and Xbox games that still play on this system. So there's all sorts of stuff down in here, and controllers, and plus I keep my remotes down in here so they don't walk off like everything else has. Anyway, shut that up. Then over here is the bookcase that back up far enough is the bookcase that I had in my bedroom at one point. My wife didn't care for it there, so that's there. And mostly the top 3+ shelves, 3.5 shelves are Criterions, and the bottom is a bunch of other stuff. A lot of them are Blu-rays, but you can't tell because the cases on the ones I happen to have are in slipcovers and stuff, so you don't see the blue of the Blu-ray. Then I have, and some of you who remember my old videos might remember this unit that I had for a while. And this unit has a long way to go, and then I've got some shelves over here with some stuff on it. Kind of a ongoing deal here. More comics over that window. There's a lamp there, obviously, some more comics down the side, more comics along the closet and along the top, and there'll be some things along the side here. There will be more shelving over in here, the shelving from my bedroom, which still hasn't come over, and I got some shelves down there and a couple more of those tins down there on the floor in that cardboard piece, along with a fan on a stool for now. So, here's the little closer look at some of the stuff that I've got up here. Some stuff you've seen before in my collection, some stuff you may not have. Criterions. Alphabetical order now on the Criterions. Starting with those in the Digipack format, or whatever you want to call it. And that's alphabetical up to finally the more Amaray, clear Amaray cases, starting with 8.5, 12 Angry Men. That goes all the way across this shelf. Across this shelf, no, across this shelf, sorry, all the way across this way, and still across this way, and then you start the DVDs with, this is the last of the Blu-rays, and the DVDs start here with a God Created Woman, and then go across here, the DVDs, and then down on this shelf with Hoop Dreams, across. Just a quick, I'll do a more thorough thing once I get everything the way I want it in here. I know people have been asking me for an overview of my collection. And then here's more of the, starting with Bicycle Thieves, these are more this kind of a deal again. You've got either a book with it or something. Oh, it's a great movie. And you've got those here. I just stuck this one in here for now. I'll be moving it. And then back with Mr. Arcadin, or Arcadin I should say, up through Yojimbo, Senjuro. So some keepings up there. And a couple larger box sets in here. It didn't quite fit anywhere else. So there they are. And then the rest of the stuff is down there. Good stuff, mind you. But it's all down there. Get to that later. Steelbooks near the bottom for weight. And digibooks down near the bottom. We got a pretty good digibook collection. There's some Blu-rays down there where Kill Bill, 2 Kill Bills are, yellow and red down there on the third shelf up. Anyway, you get an idea. It's a work in progress, like I said. Here's the chair, though, that I get to sit in. This is sweet. Large leather-et chair with some pretty nice cushions. A little table next to it with my water and other stuff. Yeah. See, there's a hammer. It's still a work in progress, like I said. Here's a signed. This is pretty sweet right here. Here's a signed. This is something I won recently. It's framed, signed by Jim Brown before it was framed, and Sam Huff from the Giants, both Hall of Famers and legendary at that. So yeah, I won this. Pretty nice. Proudly display that. I was waiting for the right place to display it. And then as you see, I've got a couple Bruce Springsteen posters that I purchased over time. The light's not doing that any favors there, but just a couple of things here. A couple of tours that I went on, and been a Springsteen fan for a lot of years, so yeah. Hence, there it is. And that's it for now. I'm going to watch Divergent. I haven't seen it before. We rented it from Netflix, or I'm sorry, from a Redbox. So I'm going to check it out. I heard it's a clone, pseudo-clone of the Hunger Games, I guess. But I'll check it out. So anyway, that's part of the overview. I'll finish it when I get the other stuff up here. I've got tons more Blu-rays and DVDs downstairs. Never had my collection in one place. I don't think it's still going to happen, unfortunately. As much room as I have in here, I still have not quite enough, I don't think. And I don't know if I want wall-to-wall stuff anyway. I kind of like the idea of some posters and some things to just accent it a little bit. But we'll see. We'll see how much I can get up here. I get up most of the stuff I watch, and what will be left will be Disney stuff and stuff that Sopranos that my wife and I really enjoy. West Wing will stay downstairs. Everybody loves Raymond, and Frasier will stay downstairs. Everybody likes that. So it'll mainly be the stuff I like to watch, and then others don't always like to watch, like the Criterions. So anyway, guys, I'm going to check out this movie, and real quick again, kind of the overview of the room. Shelves will be there. Closet's got all sorts of comics in there. Pretty neat. I might be changing out some of the comics on the wall. The ones my son chose are not necessarily the ones I would have chosen, but not bad. There's that whole area over there, which I think looks pretty good. That poster may come down. I don't know. I don't mind it, but I don't know. Say those are over the windows. We've got 2 windows looking out onto the outside world. Pretty nice views out of there, actually. Out of the front of the house, so we can see afternoon sun, good and bad. This little table, these 2 antique, they're 100-plus-year-old chairs that I have in here. They're pretty cool too. That's the chair I used to sit in right there when I watched Blu-rays, and the few times I've been on camera, that's the chair I've sat in. And an Elian poster, and then the door with the comics up above. So let me know what you think. I'm real happy with these tins. Real happy with the setup in here. I think I'll be real pleased with it. My wife said to one of my boys, I wonder how long it'll take Dad to run a video of it. Oh, and the carpet I put down in the room, pretty funky. It's an old one we had in the living room, but it'll work. Alright guys, I'm going to go sit in that chair and watch that movie. Take care.